Greetings everyone, I am citidel here and welcome to my armory. So, with my having completed these models from the Blizzard Force box, I figured I'd share how I do my snow basing technique. And I'm going to use some bases from models I'm yet to paint to show you. Okay, so first up I'm coming in with a base coat of black over the primer just to cover any gaps and add an even paint colour. Now, I'm not necessarily being very even with this because it doesn't need to be. Next, I came in with some blue and put it over it. Now, I, with the blue, intentionally chose to have there be a bit of a line on it. Then I came in with the white, sinking it into the gaps, into the textured grooves that indicate firing arcs or whatever. And then I painted the white on in lines to kind of look a bit like the snow had been blown in a certain direction. It's going to get covered in a moment anyway. So it doesn't matter if it's too solidly down or even if you can't see the blue through it. In fact, seeing the blue through it kind of helps. Now next I come in with texture paste from Games Workshop. I mean, all the paints so far have been from them, but yeah, this is Valhallan Blizzard. I push it out of the grooves on there because I need the firing arcs to be visible on this model, but if you're doing this for Warhammer, you probably don't need to worry about firing arcs on the base. Last I checked, GW don't do that. It would be interesting if they started. But yeah, so I've come in and put in a fair bit on here and making sure that I cover up a decent amount of it. I end up accidentally smudging this after recording before I come in to paint the rims of the bases. I slow the footage down a bit because I figure I'll just do that. Yeah, just coming in and painting the edges of the base, trying to not hit any of the snow that has directly gone over the edge, but otherwise painting the rest of the base black. Just sometimes I like having a little bit of texture hang over the base, but you do you. If you don't like that, that's your choice. So that's how I do it. It's a pretty straightforward recipe to do. I can't believe ice bases scared me for so long. Mind you, I didn't really have a lot of armies that use them. I'll probably do a better version of this tutorial later on when I actually get to setting up 40k armies that fight on icy terrain around when I get around to actually doing Renvar. Because let's have terrain that multiple armies can fight on. Now, where was that model? I mean, the closest I've got to a 40k model that works for ice fighting is actually from Victoria Miniatures. And that I kind of just went with. One thing I would say, if you're dealing with flight stands, you might want to make sure you've got some around just the base of the stand so that it kind of hides the base of the stem, but doing so can look a little obvious. But yeah, otherwise, I just figured I'd share this little video. I did not get many Imperials done during May. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and just figured I'd provide a useful little hobby video.